The Universal Childhood Enlightenment Council is hosting an important summit coming up next week. The goal is to teach young people how to face tough challenges and make the right decisions. This morning we have Elder McKinday Balahan. Thank you so much for being here on Studio 10.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, we've got the big event coming up next Thursday. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about what's going on?
Well, this is a joint sponsorship with the Mobile Recreation Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office, and WGOK as well. We feel like it's necessary that we help make people aware that there's a crisis of culture within our young people who are struggling with making choices. So the topic that we are dealing with, that we're calling this conference, is challenges, choices, and consequences. We don't feel like kids should be we don't think that kids are being adequately nurtured. We can't allow kids to raise themselves because that's really not the way it's done. And we think society has a responsibility. The greatest resource a nation has is its kids. But the lack of development of that resource would put the greatest drain economically upon that nation. So we are looking at some tremendous challenges, and we are trying to help kids navigate those challenges by empowering them with information that would help them make better choices.
So you said at the beginning the crisis of culture. Would the crisis be then the lack of parental involvement or guidance, or what would the actual crisis be then?
Yeah, we have relationships between parents and kids right now is something that is central to having that type of nurturing that's necessary for children to develop character. And we think character development is central because it helps them withstand those negative choices that they have to navigate every day. Especially in the inner city, there is many billboards, there's many signs that's advertising alcohol, there's a plethora of signs that advertise in cigarettes. So they have a lot more, and then if you look at the technology that kids are dealing with today, there's a lot more information that's not being monitored by their parents that the children are impacted with. And they are making decisions sometimes that's not very positive when it comes to their future.
Right, so you need leadership, but you need that leadership to be a positive leadership so it leads these children to lead more positive lives down the road. Now, this is all taking place at the Spring Hill Recreation Center. If the folks want to come on out next Thursday night, what do they need to know? Do they need to get tickets, or can they just show up, or how does this all work?
Well, this is all free. We would like for them to encourage their neighbors, their friends, and the people that's in their lives. We're looking for civic groups, we're looking for church groups, we're looking for youth. The U.S. Attorney, he's the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Alabama, and he would be there as well. So we are trying to make sure that everyone feel that this is something that their kids can benefit from. If you look at the prison population today, you see that there is a tremendous amount of young people now finding themselves incarcerated. Matter of fact, the state right now is finding it difficult to be able to maintain the budget when it comes to prisons. So we are looking at alternatives, and that is preventing these kind of incidents from taking place. And idleness is something that this summer is a time when a lot of kids have trouble and make bad choices. So we are trying to be proactive and having some positive things going on in the community. And we are doing this particular program, but we also do many others. But we would like for people who would like to be a part of Universal Childhood Enlightenment Council to also get with us, and we are willing to work on all other kinds of things when it comes to youth.
How can they do that if they want to learn more about the UCEN?
Well, they can give us a call at area code 251-476-1409, and we have counselors, we have people who specifically in culture, we have all kind of music events for young people, and sometime in the future we're hoping to have citywide chess tournaments and other kind of activities to be proactive with our young people.
Well, that sounds fantastic. May 29th, 6:30 to 8:30, the UCEN Youth Summit, Challenges, Choices, and Consequences. We hope everybody can come on out and make this and help improve the lives of our youth. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you very much for having me.